Hey guys, it's me, Trevis with PlayerProps.ai, and this is the SportsQuack Play of the Day. Now, if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to this channel you're watching this video on. Make sure you have your free account on PlayerProps.ai during the 100% free open beta. It's got about 8-9 days left, which you can get access to that by just typing PlayerProps.ai in your favorite browser. And then, of course, if you don't have a SportsQuack account yet, go to SportsQuack.online. Use promo code PlayerProps to create your free account, and they're going to be gifting you a free entry to win up to $250. That's for every new account, so you can do that as well. But as we do in all of our episodes and all of our videos, we are always going to be using the SportsQuack Optimizer, which is a part of PlayerProps.ai. Yesterday, we didn't fare so well. We didn't get smoked on both of them, but both of our picks yesterday on our episode did bust. But luckily, it was Quack Tuesday, so we got that $20 kicked right back to us. No loss, no harm, no foul. But everything I found after I did the video did hit, and so what I'm going to be doing for this video is I'm going to be kind of tweaking the strategy per se on how we approach it, because just doing things differently from yesterday. I'll leave it at that. What I always want to mention is I don't figure out the plays prior to start clicking the record button and starting doing this. So you see how my brain's working as I'm using the tool. So this is not something where I already know what I'm looking at. I'm looking at the tool for the first time, the SportsQuack Optimizer, and I'm finding a play as you're watching this video. So let's get right to it. Let's see what we're locking in here today on SportsQuack. So we do have the SportsQuack Optimizer pulled up. We have NBA selected. We have all selected here, so it shows all of the props. Now, for all of the ones we did yesterday that hit, what I did first is I went over to the predictor. So the predictor is for traditional sports books. Right now we have FanDuel and DraftKings built in. Over time, we're going to be building in, Caesars, BetMGM, all the other sports books out there. Now, the difference between the optimizer and the predictor is not just that this is for sports books and the optimizers for the pick'em apps like SportsQuack and the other ones. It sorts differently as well. So this tool sorts based on percentage difference from the AI projection to the available line. The optimizer sorts on the highest favored side the sportsbooks are giving, a SportsQuack line, which because SportsQuacks don't have odds. So what we're going to do first is we're going to start with the predictor. We're going to find the highest different. Now, right now, you see this slider over here. So SportsQuack Optimizer doesn't have this. This is an over-under slider. So now we have the U toggled. So it's going to sort by the biggest under percentage differences. And if the O is toggled, then sorts by the biggest over. So right now we have Draymond Green is 9.38 points. We know it's points because that's what's selected up here, which is a 44% percentage difference higher than 6.5. All right, so so this is why I want to start with this tool for the videos moving forward, because it automatically finds the biggest values. His Giddey's projection is 15. His line is only 11.5, and he's got almost all greens. 49% is 2% away from being green, so that's almost all green. And then that 31% difference is pretty nice too. And then of course Beal here has almost all green as well, with a nice 26% boost. So right off the bat, Giddey points, Beal points is what we're looking at. So now we go over to the SportsQuack Optimizer, and you can actually either search the player name here, just to look at the SportsQuack lines, or you can actually click the games these players are playing in. So what do we say? We said Beal and then Giddey. So let's look at Giddey. So Giddey, OKC versus Utah. So let's go scroll down here. So it doesn't look like Giddey is available this second on SportsQuack. Let me just triple check that real quick. Yeah, it doesn't look like we have Giddey available. So let me go ahead and look at Beal. Beal is here. So Beal's 17.5. I think that's what he was on the predictor as well on FanDuel Sportsbook. Yeah, because that says minus 118. So Beal over 17.5 is what we're looking at there. I'm going to pull up the app real quick on my phone here.
A few moments later.
Okay, so I was just looking on my phone to see if Giddey was available. Is Giddey's points, over points, is available on SportsQuack? And so it is, but it doesn't show up on the predictor, and there's a reason for that. His line at this very second is 12. And because the Sportsbook's line's 11.5, it doesn't have matching odds to the 12. So that's why it doesn't show up. If it was 11.5, it would show just like Dort's here right now. So that's another reason to start with the predictor first. So if it had 11.5, you would see the same kind of data here on the SportsQuack Optimizer, but because it's 12, it's a different line. We're not going to tell you all of these things if the line is not the exact same. So you can still, even though you don't see it on SportsQuack Optimizer, you can still go over Giddy 12 points for that as well. The percentage difference is slightly different because instead of 11.5, it's 12, but it's still pretty nice for the play. So even though we don't see it on the SportsQuack Optimizer, because the line does not match the sports books, we still are going to target Giddy over 12, which is what it's on SportsQuack at this very second. And then the other one was Beal as well. We see Beal because the line on SportsQuack is 17.5. So because it matches the sports books, that's why we see this here. So you want to make sure that you use predictor to find the value and the projections to the points difference. Use the SportsQuack Optimizer to see if they're available on SportsQuack at that line, and then also pull up your SportsQuack app to triple check like I just did with Giddy. So for this one, we're locking in Giddy over 12 and Beal over 17.5 points. So this new strategy of starting with the predictor, then going to the SportsQuack Optimizer is going to shake off the rust from what we had yesterday. Feeling pretty confident about this one. So go ahead, lock it in. Click the thumbs up, comment below if you're playing something else, what else you like, and then make sure you join our free community Discord as well by just tapping on the Discord logo on the bottom right of PlayerProps.ai after you log in. See you guys next time. Good luck.